Richard Randall, and welcome back to Your Real Estate Voice with the host of the program, Barb Schlinker, the weekly radio show that informs and educates you on how to buy or sell real estate with Barb Schlinker, the owner-broker of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. Now, Barb, a lot of people who want to move up to that next luxury home, but they've got a dilemma of a house to sell first. What are some ways that people can do that without the risks of having to wait for their homes to sell first?
Well, Richard, it's a tough scenario. It's called a catch-22 for home buyers that have a house to sell because they have a problem. Not only do they have to sell their home, but they have that uncertainty that's kind of baked into the market. What if the buyer backs out over they can't qualify for a loan? Or what if they back out because they don't reach agreement on inspection? I just closed a house yesterday. It took 3 contracts to get it done. The first buyer backed out over, I don't know, some random reason. We weren't really told why. The second one went all the way through inspection and appraisal, and then they claimed that the HOA's insurance wasn't enough to qualify for the financing, which I don't know if that's true or not. I still don't believe it. Anyway, they bailed out and we finally got the third buyer closed. So there's too much uncertainty baked into the traditional sales process. But there are solutions for people with a house to sell. One of the solutions is the traditional stuff that you hear from real estate agents is, oh, don't worry, get your house under contract and then make an offer contingent on your home selling, and it'll be fine. Well, it may not be fine. Anything could go wrong. There's a lot of ways where a buyer can bail out of a contract. And if it's like a multi-deal process, like your buyer has a house to sell, you have a house to sell, and then you're buying the third home, that creates a lot of opportunities for things to go sideways. So it's a big fear for home buyers because they want to have a destination in mind. They don't want to be rendered homeless if they get their home sold, but then they can't buy the next home until their home is sold. So it's a dilemma. Now, a lot of people say, oh, just get a bridge loan and bridge the equity from A to B. That's another opportunity, but you have to qualify for the payment of the bridge loan as well as the financing on your current home and the financing on your new home. So that might be tight for a lot of people. The other issue is timing. What if you see the perfect home? Oh my God, I love this home. I have to have it. Hit the market and your home isn't sold. So you're kind of in this situation where you can't buy it yet because you aren't able to take your equity out. Or let's say you do make an offer contingent on your home selling. And then when you get close to the finish line and you're trying to coordinate everybody's moves together, something goes wrong with somebody in the process. Like your buyer's lender doesn't get the work done on time. They can't close on time. That creates this cascading error problem where you've planned your move, you plan to buy your home, but they need the equity to buy their next home. And it could really create problems. I actually had somebody that just went through that experience where I sold her home, I did my job, but buying her next home, her seller of the home that she was buying decided that on the home that seller was buying wanted to put new carpet in, so she made her wait to get into her current home. So all these possession timing problems can really make the whole process a lot more stressful. So what if there is a better way? What if you didn't have to time the market and you saw your perfect home and you're like, I'm going to go buy it and I'm going to take my time moving and I'm going to take my time selling. So that's probably the best scenario. So one of the typical things that you see is go get a bridge loan and bridge the financing between A and B. And that's fine. The only downside is you got to pay interest while you carry that loan. So if you qualify for those two, there's nothing wrong with that. Another strategy would be to Some people have a paid for house and they can afford to just go buy their next home and then take their time selling their current home. That's kind of the best of both worlds if you're in that scenario. So some of the bridge loans are having a bank do it or having a lender do it. Like you can go to some of these local banks and go, hey, I want a home equity line of credit on my home. And you don't have to start paying interest until you pull the equity out. So let's say you wait until your home goes under contract, then you go buy that destination home and you don't actually have to start paying interest on it until it's time. The only catch to that is you actually have to have A, good credit, B, equity, typically more than 70% equity in your house, and C, be able to qualify for all of those payments. So if you're thinking of making that transition, one of the things that we bring to the table that a majority of agents don't, most agents' solution is to just go ahead and make a contingent offer and hope everything works out. Or I love the offers where they say, will you reserve the house for us? And our house isn't on the market yet, but just trust us, we're going to sell it eventually, right? That's the worst case scenario for most home sellers. And oftentimes those offers will get rejected. So when we come back from the break, my name is Barb Schlinker, by the way. I'm the broker owner of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty and the host of this show, Your Real Estate Voice. I've been doing this for just over 5 years now, right, Richard?
Yeah, it's just about.
Yeah. So we're talking about how do home owners that need to buy their next home, how do they do it before selling their current home? So we actually have 6 different ways that you can do that without selling your current home and without a sale contingency and without bridge financing. So to find out, all you need to do is give us a call at 719-301-3900 or visit barbhasthebuyers.com. Richard?
You're listening to Your Real Estate Voice with Barb Schlinker, host of the program, Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. I'm Richard Randall, and you can listen to replays of Barb's show anytime on all of the major podcast platforms, plus Barb's YouTube channel, Barb Schlinker. If you're thinking of making a move, simply call Barb. The number is 719-301-3900. Now, Barb, what are some other ways that homeowners who want to buy their next home are purchasing before they sell the current home?
Well, we actually have cash offer programs. So this is something that's also unique to Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty, that we can basically find any address in the country, put that address up on the cash offer platform, and get multiple offers on that home. And these aren't horrible offers. Some of them are actually pretty good. Some of them are the buy before you sell program. Some of them are a little bit less than market value. Some of them are more than full market value. But it's nice to know if you're a home seller, hey, even though I might want to go through the traditional sales process and try to get the most money first, this is a really nice option to have these offers in your back pocket to go to the next step. So that's one strategy, and it gives you the certainty to know this is going to go through. We also have guaranteed sale programs where we guarantee an offer, we guarantee a price, and we guarantee the sale. And to find out more, all you need to do is give us a call at 719-301-3900 or go to barbhasthebuyers.com. But to me, the most exciting ones that they're kind of new to the scene are these 6 really cool buy before you sell programs. 2 of them are lenders. So Richard, let's say you want to move. Let's say you're planning to go to Florida, right? And you see that perfect home. You know, it's a downsized home. It's close to friends and family, and it's in the right location at the right price, but you have a house to sell first, right? But you can't afford both homes at the same time, but you have enough equity in order to buy that home once your home sells. How do you feel about your future lender who you're going to be working with just going ahead and paying cash for your new home and then letting you take your time selling your current home? Do you like that idea?
That sounds like a solution to this catch-22 that you're talking about all the time, Barb.
Yeah. And there's a whole bunch of programs like that. The cost is not very high. They make it easy. They give you 2 months before you even have to start paying on the new home, and they allow you to take your time selling your current home, which is really the issue that people have. They have the equity, they want to buy the new house, but they don't have the money for the down payment until they sell the new house. And I've seen people do the worst case scenario where they pull money out of a retirement to buy their new house, which is a tax problem. You got to pay taxes on that money. And it's really risky to do that versus finding another solution that's not nearly as expensive. So we have 6 different programs just like that. I helped one seller very recently use this program where his situation, he just retired. His retirement income hadn't kicked in. They picked their new house, but he didn't quite have verifiable income to close on that new house. So we deployed one of these programs where they didn't have to make any payments on the equity that they pulled out of their house. He was able to buy his new home. Then I sold his current home actually very quickly, and everything got paid off, and it was a smooth transition. So I think that's what everybody really wants when they do that. That way you don't have to worry about timing closing. You don't have to worry about what if things go wrong. You've already got it sorted out. So if you're interested in us going over all these different programs with you, give us a call at 719-301-3900. We help home sellers with these kind of programs all the time, or go to barbhasthebuyers.com. Richard?
This is one of the many reasons that I recommend you, a trusted Navy veteran, when thinking of buying or selling a home. I'm Richard Randall, and you're listening to Your Real Estate Voice, host of the program, Barb Schlinker of Your Home Sold, Guaranteed Realty, and you can reach Barb at 719-301-3900 or barbhasthebuyers.com. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll be discussing how to get your house ready to show and to sell. Stay tuned for that.